Good afternoon, gamers! Hello, everybody. Hello, JG. I see you redeemed a palm pick. I'll have to take some today after my stream. She's actually in here with me right now. You can probably hear her. I stuffed a Kong full of milk bones, so I bribed her into hanging out with me. Okay, got an unpowered battery. The equipment is intact, but some of those rusty parts need to be replaced. The system can be used to control a combination of Morse signal lights and foghorn signals. Good morning, Ikio! How are you doing today? The 3 graphs on the record are sound clues that have been left behind intentionally. There must be a way to reproduce them. Sonar graph records have captured the sounds sent by the foghorn. The foghorn and Morse signal light work together when boats are communicating, and Morse code is used for information delivery. The Morse signal light is needed to send a signal from the ship, and the object the Morse signal light shines on. Is this the control room of another ship? I need to go have a look. Maybe there are more switches. What a stupid game, but I guess that's right in line with what I'd expect from you, Noah. Let's finish this once and for all. It looks like I have to make sure the whole Morse signal light and foghorn systems are working before proceeding to the next step. I hope I don't have to actually, convert Morse code, because I've never learned that. The fog light has been turned off, and no sound wave signals can be put in. Yes, I'm 5G now, and then when Mr. Fangy is around, we are a combined 10G. Which I think is like a new record. Oh, hey, Cookie Mom! Yes, shots. Yeah. We both got stabbed today. My arm's a little sore, but other than that, I feel fine. But yeah, I've been good. I've been doing good, Ikio. Alright, there's only emergency power left on this boat, so I'll need to go down to the power room and restart the generator if possible. Oh boy, buttons. Oh. Control center, sonar, a broken device, entertainment room, invalid operation. Device is offline now. Don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh, Spiky! Oh, I hope you didn't end your stream early because of me. But thank you for the raid. You're playing another game this afternoon, aren't you? Oh, JD says ... dash is Morse code for V. Why do you know that one in particular? Is it like a V for Vendetta thing? Okay, so we got a ladder, we got some rope. The opposite deck is a complete mess. A large number of gears can be seen through the windows, and they look like they were recently installed. Oh, okay, Spiky, okay. As long as I didn't mess up your plans. Well, thank you for the raid, everybody. Hello, Ham Fam, hello. Oh, so this is just like another ladder. Why do they have arcade cabinets here? Do they usually have arcade cabinets on ships? Oh, it's Shantae later? Gotcha.
And my wolf pack.
Oh!
It grew by 1.
Thank you, Spiky. Oh my gosh, it's been 4 months. Thank you for the resub. Also, welcome, Lapis, welcome. It's so dark in here, I can't see a thing. Alright, so I gotta turn the lights on somehow. Is there a problem with the engine? Let's see here. The pressure meter isn't working. It must be broken. What's this? Oh, it's the control center again. Get me out of here. What is this machine? It's a battery charger machine. Nice. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff in this map. So I can go down more. I'm in the water. This is very shallow. Why was there a boat here? There's a lot of them, Ikio, so like seriously, don't force yourself. I think catching up would be impossible. This device not only controls the transmission's forward and reverse movement, but also starts and stops it. But it needs more power before it can work. Whoa! A puppet? It looks like a new trick. A room card. 1023. Wait! This is the missing room card from the case of the Scott Hotel. Noah used it to get in the room then. Bloodstains on it. It looks like this is the key to open the containers up there. Let's go up there. Maybe there are other surprises for me. So, basically this game is like a cyberpunk future. There's humans, there's robots, there's people in between. Gosh darn it with the big follows. Oh my god. Tonight, for real, I'm gonna remember to add that to my banned word list. There we go. Bam! Bam, just like that. That's what we do to bots. A puppet hangs upside down, made with lots of broken robot parts. Is this what the Hugo card predicted? So basically it's a cyberpunk future, and I am a former police officer that became a private investigator. And, okay, the dog's drinking her water now, yeah. Yep, that's some good water. That's some good water, yep. Yep. Now we're just gonna wait till she's done. I like having her in here with me, but the problem is that she makes noises like this. Sometimes she'll be like drinking water for like a minute straight. And I'll be like, dog, what are you doing? Oh, hey Persephone! Yeah, her collar, like the what do you call it? Her dog tags, like hit the metal bowls. She's good now, she's good now. She's back to playing with a toy. Okay, so I am a former police officer turned private investigator, and I am currently hunting a serial killer that I dealt with like a decade ago. Battery cell case. Alright, there's one battery. This one, I guess this machine is all out of juice. So I gotta find another way to charge it. This is a device that controls the direction of the gears, but it's not running due to a lack of energy source. Oh yeah, and this game is like very puzzly. The sonar sensor is working normally, so I can check out the received spectrum at the control station on the bridge. What's this? Invalid item. This ship has like upside down skulls on it. That's a little creepy. Oh yeah, garbage. It's so dark in here I can't see a thing. Oh, what's this? Yeah, we're not free just yet, Ikio. We're gonna get stumped a couple more times for sure. This gear transmission chain leads to the cabin up there. Could it be? These gear groups were built for easier shipping and dismantling of deserted boats, but the guy with the mask must have altered them for some purpose. The cabin up there does have something to do with the searchlight on the other side. It looks like we have to make the transmission chain run normally in order to receive the searchlight signal in the cabin. It looks like you're not quite as stupid as I thought. I noticed that every time we tested the searchlight up there, a green light will shine here. Yes, when these gear groups are connected correctly in the cabin up there, the green light will shine, which is a very useful clue. I'm only helping you because I want that guy to leave my ship alone. She's like an AI that used to be the captain of the ship. And I picked up the card. He said something about like, oh, this is the key for the boxes. I'm like, which boxes was he talking about? These? No. Maybe something inside this room? Oh, it's a shortcut. Oh. Whoa! Oh! Oh! I turned the light on! Wow! More signal light. No. Entertainment room. Okay. We can turn on the lighting. Does this help? Is this useful? The fuel stored is still sufficient, and there are lines of alloy wave tubing between the tube sheets of the cooling chips. Okay. It's so dark in here. I turned the lights on! What do you mean it's so dark? Oh no. Oh, maybe here? Oh! What is it? Pressure resistant flange? Seat. A lot of the things that you get in this game are like mechanical things, which like I don't know much about, so that makes it a little bit harder for me to solve the puzzles, because I don't understand like what a lot of the things do. Control center, sonar. So we turn off the control center. Do we have power for other stuff? Oh! Space tunnel? Maintenance room. Oh. Okay. Let's try the maintenance room. Oh, heck. This is not helpful. I need more toys. What was the other thing I could power on? So if we turn off the lights, turn off this storage room. Okay, is that gonna help? More signal light. Some more signal light. Treasure? Oh, a gear! A transmitting gear taken out of a burnt puppet with a robot's pattern on it and the code P219. Taken out of a burnt puppet. What? A robot corpse? Was he the scavenger? He used to be the engineer for this boat, but he became a wanderer after this place was closed down. And he sometimes talked to me. He stopped moving after his internal core started to leak a couple of years ago, so you better leave him as he is. Do you not like other people coming onto this ship? He knows the beauty of the Destiny Fire better than you do. You humans only care about the next big thing. Flash cars flying through Sky City. An old engineering robot that probably died from a nuclear power leakage. Poor feller. But that means we're probably done with that area. Actually, okay, let's just go down. Because we can use this to change the... Yeah. Okay. So we'll turn that off now. Entertainment room. Sonar. That lights up those two like blue lanterns in the middle. Right here, these two things. I don't know if that's helpful. So I lit this up to get the thing up top. Okay, let's try this. Oh, more stuff to steal. Invalid pressure gauge. Might be fixable. The parts to repair the pressure meter have been collected. Now I need to find a workbench. Oh, I already found one of those. There we go. This? Sure. If you say so. Now where am I supposed to install it? Back in the same spot, I guess? Here is your pressure meter. Oh. What's it doing? Oh, a free umbrella. Wow. Yeah. Keep going down here. The boat's power has been completely restored, and now power can be distributed to more devices simultaneously. See, I didn't even know that I was fixing the boat. Turn on all the... Oh, I can't turn it all on. No! Okay. Now what? I have a room card, a battery cell case, a copper gear, and the graphic record. I have a task that says open the container. I have a card to open a container. I don't know what container they're talking about though. I think I'm oblivious. Is it that one under the red gear there? Okay, I can put a gear here. What? Maybe down below? So that would mean that there's another gear that I'm missing somewhere. Ah! Thank you for following, Bondo Bonga! Welcome. Alright, so I got one gear there. What would the other one be? How do I get out the door up top there? Because I showed 2 doors. Here. Oh. Oh, up here? Jump! Well, this is where I started originally. The lift's control pole is missing. Without that, it can't be started. Heck. That doesn't help. It's like the opposite of helpful. Okay, what container? Oh! The umbrella! Oh! Oh! Okay, wait. I will combine this umbrella with a thingy. I don't know what. I wonder if I can just combine it up there, or if I have to use it at the workbench. No, I have to do something with it first. But all I have right now is that empty battery. Power back on the maintenance room. Storage room. I think we're done there. Jump. Okay, can I combine these? Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think that would possibly work. What is the container that he was talking about? Is this robot? This device controls the forward and reverse movement and also starts and stops it, but it needs more power. So that's why I have to put a battery up here. So I have to charge my empty battery somehow. But this thing seems to be out of juice. I charged 1 battery here. Where can I charge a second one? I can't jump down. There must be something like really obvious here that I'm missing. I haven't powered on the arcade cabinets because I think it's just gonna be a mini game. But maybe if I power it on, I can break it open and steal a gear. I don't know. I'm desperate. Let's see. Time to commit video game crimes. We've been watching something recently. What's it called? I think it's called Arcade Pickers or something like that. Look, oh yeah, there is something. Opinion, okay. There was something here. And then this is the mini game. But as I was saying, there are people who collect arcade cabinets, And sometimes they mod them to put other games in them. But then there are other people who like consider that like sinful. Like, how dare you take this retro cabinet and put something else in it? All right. What do you mean invalid item? What do you mean? What? If you don't go there, then where do you go? This only spot. Wait, I took out the battery? Why do they let you take it out? That's a little weird, right? Turn on the fog machine. Hello, Tarlam. How are you doing today? Oh, really? Okay. Alright, okay. So then we need to go upstairs. Okay, so the container is before this area then. Turn off the fog machine. Cookie Mom gets this reference. Ah, you're lurking? Okay. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Okay, so now we can go up. The snow! It was actually snowing again this morning. It stopped, but man, 2 days in a row. Alright, here we go. Open sesame. Is this Dr. Edward? A giant mechanical rat, barely able to move due to indigestion caused by ingesting too much energy. Yeah, the combination makes it look like a blizzard, but then you can't really read any of the text on the screen. Maybe I should add like an outline to it. And yeah, Cookie Mom, I miss League of Heels too. I miss Paxmania. Okay, so we got East. Weird. And then what's this? Plin? I don't know what that means. Congratulations, the murderer is captured. The murderer is dead and cannot answer for his crimes. However, I have helped Mr. Detective and made him confess. It was he who kidnapped the robot innocents and conducted terrible experiments. But these are not his worst crimes. His worst crime was going against my will. If this note is correct, then the missing underbridge robots were indeed the work of the doctor, and Nanko was right. Noah and Dr. Edwards seem to have been working together for a long time. The doctor must have played an important role in making the nanofluid and implanting devices to manipulate robots. Noah, having abandoned the doctor at this stage, means that his plan is almost complete. But the doctor seems to have been killed last night. So does this mean somebody else made the sculpture? We found like a messed up sculpture made of like human and robot bodies. There's nothing else for me to do except dance to Noah's tune. Maybe then he'll reveal himself. What's next? Making the signal receiver work properly? Alright, so I can probably use this robot mouse to power the battery? Dr. Edwards hung in the container, with most of his rear body missing. Internal organs have been placed outside the ribs, and eyeballs pulled out of the sockets. He must have endured unbelievable pain before he died. Damn. Okay, clearly the writing on the left and right of the doors must mean something. Oh, it's super pleasant, Cricket. And hello. Hello. Oh yeah, I turned everything on in here. I want to take a look. What's this one again? The fog light has been turned off, and no sound wave signals can be put in. Alright, I'm gonna try combining the robot rat with the battery. How's my arm feeling? It hurts to lift it. Which is basically the same as last time, really. Baby is drinking some water. My name's Baby Dog. I keep mommy company and make noises. Alright. Combine the rat and the battery. You just stuff it right in there. Yes, thank you, Cricket, thank you. I think people generally feel bad the day after, so I think tomorrow's gonna be the real test. Alright, we got the next battery. Pop it in here. Now what? This device seems to be able to change the transmission route of the gears. The gears on the left seem to be connected to the cabin above, and the gears on the right should control the lift next to it. Okay. And we have a thing down here too. Yeah? Yeah? I guess this way? What's this one changing? The lift has reached the bottom level and there's no room to go any lower. Oh! Too secure. Nice. I'm gonna go up here and I'll pop it in. Bam! Problem solving, guys. Hey, Acme! Hello. It's right. I'm all vaxxed. Go up. And then go more up. Okay, no. Oh, like this. And then... am I done? Did I do it? How are you doing today, Acme? Powered everything on. The old man? Are you talking about Brian? The indicator light is green, so this transmission change will be running normally. And now all we need to do is send the correct signals to the cabin up there. Yeah, send the correct signals. Okay. But yes, both I and Mr. Fangy got vaxxed today. So we'll go here. We want sonar on. And we want the Morse signal light probably? Right? Is that good? Did I do it? You got your mic working? Woohoo! I saw that you posted your overlay, I think on, whose Discord was it? Was it Arlie's? Well, I did something, but I don't... The indicator light is green, so the transmission change should be running normally. All we need to do is send the correct signals. How do I send the signals? Don't think I've done it just yet. Fog light? Whoa. Oh, now we're doing it. Now we're doing it. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep. Is that door gonna open? Whoa. Oh! Okay, that's all three. I better head over to the receiving cabin. It seems like there's activity over there. Yeah, it's supposed to be Morse code, I think. Whether or not it's accurate, I have no idea. Let's do this. I've cracked the puzzle you left me. Now let's see what exactly it is you're trying to do. Ooh. This is what I saw in my hallucination before. So many dead bodies. It seems that Noah's experiments have never stopped. Ever since that unlabeled parcel at the beginning of this journey, Noah's been laying a trap to bring me in deeper and deeper. What could he want? He wants my organs. This is it. It ends right here, right now. He definitely wants to steal my organs. Although the name is similar to the tower built by the physicist Tesla more than 200 years ago, it's a completely different beast. The Tesla Power Tower built by Research Institute No. 17 is a defensive weapon, a magnetic storm coil, that can turn the directional release of electronic energy into a fatal attack. Theoretically, the intensity of the attack goes up with the release of electronic energy, but due to the incomplete technology, an over-release of the electronic energy can create an extremely powerful electromagnetic storm around the power tower. This will destroy everything nearby, including the tower itself. Note on the good ship Destiny Fire. I've always been proud since I was assigned as the first mate of Destiny Fire ship. The captain is the latest ship AI, and under its operation, the routes, rosters, and maintenance have been going smoothly. Besides, Destiny Burning has the world's best sonar system, and no fish could avoid its dictation? But now we have to see the beautiful Destiny Burning be destroyed and disposed, all because of the new energy bill. For God's sake, we haven't even sailed up 1,000 sea miles. There's nothing we can do. Farewell, Destiny Burning. So long, Captain. I missed 2 files in here. I don't know how. Got like a plague doctor here. Got some robots. Oh boy. Long time no see, Detective. Ah, heck. Oh, chapter 4. I didn't think there was a 4th chapter. Where am I? I remember repairing myself and now I'm in the sewer? This is from the beginning of the game. So the rest of the game has been like a flashback. Noah, that's right. He attacked me from behind with that scythe. I'm surprised how much restoration this crappy machine was able to do. Falling from such height, my body was almost shattered. I have to get back to that sculpture. Noah must be stopped. How do I get there, though? I don't even know where I am. meow, meow. William, why are you... Oh yeah, you did me a big favor earlier. Turn off the fog machine. Meow, 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 meow. What are you trying to tell me? Are you going to take me somewhere? You're able to find me, so you should know how to get back up there. Let's go, little fella. I use this equipment to fix my mangled body. I'm surprised it managed the job. Dad, what is alien isolation like? The power generator has been juiced dry by that repair work. Can't find anything useful in the cupboard anymore. Thank you for your knees, matey. No offense, but I'll be replacing them in the morning. They stink of rat pee. It's spooky? Yeah, I claimed it on Epic. I just claim every free game, and then I usually don't play them. This is actually the first free Epic game that I've played. Oh, it's like Amnesia? I have played Amnesia. Meow, 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 meow. That's the way? There's no need to go there. There's nothing but air bells and rat holes. Yeah, I downloaded the launcher finally, Persephone, and I looked at it and I was like, holy crap, there's a lot of games on here. Like, I didn't realize how many were adding up. Gross. The sculpture, this is the place. Good on you, William. You'll get a nice reward after all of this. Meow, meow. I was attacked by Noah here. He might still be around and must be vigilant. Let's start with the sculpture. That sound. Ugh, my head. This feels... Oh, Ikio, you're talking about Epic? You keep them forever. Huh? What's going on? It's gone. The sculpture and everything. Don't tell me I was just hallucinating. I thought contact with an implant device was the only way to trigger a hallucination. But this time a perfect hallucination was created without one. And Noah was lurking inside the hallucination. First things first, let's inspect this device. It was a hologram. It's like that one Spider-Man movie. A signal projector with implant devices as the core, capable of projecting hallucination signal waves. It's been destroyed by William. The core of this weird device is the same as the implanted device inside Brink's brain. Is this the thing that creates the hallucinations? Instead of creating hallucinations, I think this thing is more like a signal projector. The core receives external signals, amplifies them, and then projects them. Huh? Why are you here? I thought you couldn't leave that old ship. I noticed that little thing you have on you has an amazingly large storage capacity, so I decided to follow you and check out how you deal with that guy in the mask. But once I got here, I felt a strange electrical disturbance, and I got stuck in that little thing. I was coding my way out when suddenly I was free to leave. The little thing you mentioned, you were inside the badge from Lola? When I got here, the badge lost signal. The disturbance you're talking about must be from this device, right? Yes, this device has been receiving and amplifying some sort of electrical wave, but that should only influence robots. You seem to have a strong reaction to it, though. Is most of your body mechanical? What a rare success story. Why does everyone know about my physical condition? Never mind. It seems like Noah made this thing as a trap for me. This electrical wave may continue influencing your special little brain. You need to be careful. I can see it's much less stable than when we first met. It's hard to describe, but I think I can feel the disturbance in my mind. Beep, beep, beep. Hey, the badge suddenly activated. This signal, it must be sent from Charles. The signal came from the elevator shaft on the right. The signal's faint, but it's definitely there. Alright, let's go have a look. I hope Noah didn't put that old man on the experiment bench. Thanks, little fella. I think it's time I promote you to being my full-time partner. That means when I give you orders, you can follow them. Meow meow. But it's going to be very dangerous from now on, so you should head back home. If something happens to you because of me, your little girlfriend Elizabeth wouldn't stop peeing in my plant pots. If we go further ahead, we'll arrive at the abandoned ship plant, and there's nothing more worth looking into there. So this is where I came from. There are traces of a violent impact on this iron door, probably from when Noah was chasing after me. Hey, Weedy! It's going okay. It's going alright. I got my second vaccine today. Now I'm just chilling. Nothing but strange fungi and trash. This elevator looks creepy. Is it still working? Where's this elevator taking me? Charles' signal is getting stronger. Noah's researching far more than just nanofluid and implant devices. If that signal projector is truly what the captain described, then even without coming into contact with an implant device, it could influence the minds of robots everywhere. Yeah, you missed a little bit, Weedy. There's no alien in this game. They're talking about alien isolation. Because, it's a free game on Epic right now. This elevator went down pretty far, way below the bottom of the ship. This is a giant underground factory, which seems to have been abandoned a long time ago. This path is blocked by fungi. I better stay away from it. I've never seen this kind of fungus before. The mushroom umbrella looks like a balloon. It's so thin. It looks like it might... What? The slightest shock is enough to set off this fungi. I wonder whether these spores can do anything. Inhale these spores if you want to die. These fungi have been exposed to nuclear waste, so their spores are full of poison. You see a lot when you're attached to a ship for years with nothing to do. Could you give me a warning before you just appear? It seems like you're familiar with this place. I am an AI with access to a database so massive you couldn't even imagine. This was an underground factory during the human-robot war, long forgotten by time. Be careful, several entries warn of creatures sighted in the depths. These kinds of abandoned factories remind me of Noah's old hideouts. He liked building bases deep in the world's dark places. Wait, let's see if these mushrooms can kill us. New way to die. Oh, no one knows how long this underground factory has been abandoned. It's been completely overrun by fungi. I was trying to make these ones explode, but they don't want to. I still gotta play the latest Terraria update. Fluid drips from this discarded tank. It has a strong smell, like a combustion aid. Is it an isobutyl lithium complex? Fungi broke this by growing wildly inside it and forcing their way out. Down we go. The way down is completely blocked by the fungi. How can I get rid of it? Well, we haven't done the past few updates for the game. I can't unscrew it. It looks like I need professional tools to turn this valve. Looks like you found an abandoned operating room, but everything's broken in here. A trash dump, you humans will call it. From my experience, you should never underestimate trash. Come to think of it, you made lots of tools with the trash on my ship, Mr. Junk Collector. I thought you were absolutely in love with the Destiny Fire, and now you're calling it trash? I can call it trash, but no one else can. Definitely taking this giant wrench. It says main valve on the handle. It seems like it moves, and it seems like it can unscrew the outside valve. A broken emergency lamp. This broken emergency light might come in handy. This main tube leads directly outside, but no air is coming through it. Other tubes must be channeling the air. This tube channels the steam. I need a valve to turn off the steam transmission. Airlock device. So I can put it on and off. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Weird. Maybe I need another little wrench? Nothing happened. It looks like this tube is still blocked. I need to figure out a way to direct the air from inside the workshop into this tube. Oh, good afternoon, Grizzle. Ah, thank you. Yes, I do. I have all the 5G. How are you doing today? Direct the air from inside the workshop into this tube. See, the one thing's lit up. How would I get more of them lit up? I know, I don't have to worry about cell service ever again. You took your dog to the groomer so she's not having a good day? Is she still there, or is the haircut already done? Do you guys understand this puzzle? You only have one wrench. I don't have any notes about it, do I? The end. This is a signal projection device with the implanted device as the core. It emits a regular electrical pulse sound when activated, and the ticking sound is key to determining the presence of devices around you. The core implanted device receives external signals first, then amplifies the signals and sends them out by the circular oscilloscope synapse, and forms around itself an extremely wide signal field. Oh my gosh, that's so much jargon. This electromagnetic signal field theoretically has no effect on humans, but Rex replaced half his brain with an electronic brain, which keeps a sequela called Fantasy Vision, which is capable of receiving external electric brain signals without discrimination. This allowed the signal field of the projection device to act on him, creating hallucinations in his brain. From this tailored structure, it can be concluded that no one prepared this device intentionally for Rex's special physical condition. A forgotten underground world. Oh, Grizzle says that she'll be done in an hour or so. Fortunately, the groomer's 5 minutes from your house. That's really nice. That means you can just go home during it. I remember we always used to have to drive half an hour to get our dog groomed. So we basically just would try and stay out and shopping and stuff during it. But you can't really do that during the pandemic. Alright, during the human-robot war, a large number of factories serving the war were built underground to escape the precision bombardment of the smart weapons. After the war was over, this place was shut down. Nevertheless, there was still a large amount of chemical materials and raw radioactive materials remaining here, which over a long period of time mutated the underground fungi. The fungi are full of deadly poison, and as the poisonous material spread deeper into the underground water circulation, this mutation may extend above the ground. On the other hand, for fear of war, some of the workers from this time fled deeper underground, And as the factories closed, these people gradually became the owners of the place. Some of the people who had been abandoned by the above-ground society were also drawn here, and the scale of the underground population was expanding, and the factory and the city's sewage system grew and connected gradually. This place has become a shadow city that exists like a mirror image of Starlight City. Sorry, I have to drink Gatorade. You're supposed to make sure you stay hydrated after getting the vaccine? Okay, so that didn't help. Find the signals, clear out the fungi. Yeah. The talking cats, everybody's getting along now. The two forces of the talking cats, joined, hands now, I guess, against the dogs or something? I don't know. Putting gators in your blood to eat their microchips. Yeah, something like that, Cricket. So there's nothing on the right. I feel like I'm supposed to put the glowy mushrooms inside the lantern. Yes, I put that there, and then neither of those light up. Yeah, electrolytes, yeah, that's why I went with Gatorade. So one of the things lit up there. Put it here. Nothing lights up. Put it here. Just the one lights up. What does it mean? The heck does it mean? Nothing happened. Guys, why am I dumb? I'm a cryptid. We don't understand technology. Oh, I'm doing something. Bottle of volatile fluid. Simply throw. What do I throw it at? Technology bad. Exactly. What do I throw this at? This main tube leads directly outside when no air is coming through it. Other tubes must be channeling the air. You're blocking the outflow pipes while keeping the inflow pipes open. The vaccine is setting up drivers in my brain and it's throwing me off. I know, I keep hearing dial-up. That'd be a nightmare. Oh yeah, because you've seen this played before, right, Ikio? One of your friends played it? I'm gonna blow this thing up. It won't let me. I can't go back up, can I? No, it won't let me jump back up here. Oh! Good look in your doggy, Grizzle. I hope she looks beautiful. So you're blocking the outflow pipes while keeping the inflow pipes open. But I can only use the wrench on one thing. Do you think the order matters? I'm just gonna try every single one. We're gonna brute force it. Nope. Like that one. Pretty sure I tried this one already. Wait, oh! Oh! Ah! I probably have to go get another wrench. Well, there's a dead guy. Ha! The flaming bottle set off the fungi spores. Looks like the toxic fog is going to hang around for a while, though. What's your plan? You seem to enjoy seeing me in trouble. I have to get rid of this spore fog. I'm not enjoying it. Make good use of the tube behind you. The steam coming out from it can disperse the fog quickly. Blow the fog away. Classic. This man. Does he have a wrench for me? Yes! Yes, I love you, dead guy. Killed in one blow. I wonder whether it was another worker or an enemy insurgent. The spore fog is too dense. I can't go down. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Looks like the air has been directed into the main tube. Let's have a look. I did it. Turn that wheel! Nice. The fog's been driven away, and now I can go down. You know what we're gonna do? Run into the poison! There's poisonous spore fog everywhere over there. Stay away from it. Darn it. Let me make my own bad decisions. Uh-oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, I managed to not do a loud one. I saved your eardrums! Beep, beep, beep. Thank you, Cricket. The badge activated again? This must be the right way. Just follow the signal. Where are you, old man? I didn't die, I just sneezed. What is a holographic message doing in a place like this? It must have been left by Noah. What the hell is he up to? The purification begins with a stubborn woman rejecting the fusion. She's lucky to have her sins washed away so she can welcome Bisun first. I shall lead the vessel to bear the baptism of the 4 great sacrifices and engrave the god's decree upon the body of the future. The past ceremonies connect the souls, blessing all who witness Bisun. Illusions connect our thoughts, electric waves guide the transmission, and when he realized the truth, the man in the mirror was no longer himself. May you pass the final test, and I'll be waiting for you in the depths of Light Lake. Oh, I friend clipped for the sneeze Twitter before. Don't worry, they've gotten one. It was a really loud one, though. A long rambling paragraph full of contradictions. He is getting crazier. Eh? Wait, where did that beep come from? Another hallucination? Huh? This place transformed into a kitchen. This is a hallucination without a doubt. This scene is the crime scene of the Alta State case, Noah's first ever murder, the start of all this evil. The victims of this case were a housewife and 2 small-town robots. At the crime scene, the 3 were discovered to have been killed at the same time, and the body parts of the 3 were made into a combined body in the housewife's kitchen. This combined body was the prototype for all the sculptures created afterward. Noah was still a newbie at the time, but back to practical matters. Another hallucination means another signal projector. I shall find it somehow. This sculpture. There was no such thing at the original crime scene. Is it human? 3 holes in the throat, abdomen, and waist. Maybe I need to fill the holes to break through this hallucination. In all of Noah's cases, organs of the victims were found missing. The seal's gone. Where does this door lead to? Her husband could not have guessed what greeted him was not a warm dinner, but a vision of hell. The black tea was still brewing on the stove when it happened. The boiling tea water overflowed and left a dark red stain on the table and floor. Weedy, thank you for the res. A cupboard full of bowls, plates, and baking tools, which is proof that the owner enjoyed life very much. There's a commemorative plate of the couple's first wedding anniversary on top of the cupboard. There are some traveling and baking photos in the fridge. The victim was quite popular in town, but she had something against roverism and was repeatedly found clashing with robot believers. Wait, this is Cheryl's dressing room. This is the crime scene where Noah committed the Singer sculpture murder on July 3rd, 2126. The murderer killed Cheryl and her robot assistant and made their bodies into a sculpture of Bisa and the White, 1 hour before Cheryl was scheduled to go on stage. Has Noah created this hallucination to relive the crimes he committed? The hallucinations are becoming more and more clear. Is this because I've stayed in it too long? I have to break through Noah's maze fast. Rare hair accessories and jewelry, none of which was missing according to the police investigation. Cheryl's gloves. In addition to Cheryl's DNA, another set of DNA was detected. However, the owner could not be identified due to unusual hereditary genetic information. These bloodstained lace gloves were very important evidence. In addition to Cheryl's DNA, some dissolved skin tissue was found. The DNA of the skin tissue was very confusing. We concluded that the murderer suffered from a genetic disease characterized by decomposing skin. Judging from the fact that the murderer wore the female singer's gloves, we deduced the murderer might have had some kind of obsession with wearing their victims' clothing in order to become them. A birdie! High-end, custom-tailored animal skin boots. Cheryl was criticized by the Animal Protection Association, but she didn't seem to care. Weedy has an idea. What is your idea, Weedy? Acquire the throat organ model, the liver organ model, the kidney organ model. Find the signals. Since you can transfer your consciousness into a robot or something similar. Is it possible the killer died due to their illness and implanted their consciousness into a robot? Possibly. I mean, they talked about how people were doing that with their pets in this game. A giant full-length mirror. I seem to have arrived here through it. Sweetheart, hope you break a leg. I'll prepare a big celebration banquet on the roof of the company building for you, and my family will be there too. They can't wait to see you. I hope you wear the necklace I gave you last week. My driver will pick you up after the show. Always yours, Christopher. Cheryl's lover would come visit her with a bouquet of flowers before every show. He was a successful man and helped her quite a bit in her career. People say Cheryl was hard to live with, but she was extremely gentle to her flower-bearing lover. After Cheryl's murder, he was completely broken and would never be the same. Who would have guessed that the person who sent this bouquet would end up like this? A broken wine glass. According to the investigation, Cheryl had a habit of drinking before her shows. There are lip prints on the glass. Cheryl's drink was also found at the crime scene. It contained 60% alcohol and some anesthetic component. It's believed Noah put the anesthetic, I guess? Anesthetic in her drink. Anesthesia? A vintage record player which Noah used to play the soundtrack of Shelley's recent album, probably to cover up her screams. The device doesn't play anymore, probably the result of the witness hurrying out of the room and knocking it over. I need to adjust the right texture, tone, and pitch to reproduce Cheryl's voice. Let me try turning the knobs on the bass. The puppy's dreaming. She's barking in her sleep. Can you guys hear her? I was trying to be quiet so I could hear her. Anesthetic? Okay, I wasn't sure. You guys could hear it? Okay. Yay, I did it. This is Cheryl's voice. It was this recording that Noah used to buy himself some time to commit the crime. Cheryl's arrogance also assured Noah's success. She allowed no one to interrupt her when she was alone. That's why the staff waited until 5 minutes before the show to knock on the door, only to find the horrifying scene. A white bird erupts whenever I find a clue related to the case. I think that's it for this case. Are these white birds some sort of tally? Maybe something will happen now. Oh. Spooky. The missing poster was something the police were searching for, but it was never found. When I saw it in Brink's place, I knew Noah was back. A cabinet full of performance clothing made from every fabric imaginable. A luxurious fur coat, an iconic outfit that was used in Cheryl's tour through the northern countries. A performance costume with terminal silicon chips, a gift from Cheryl's lover. The costume would create magnificent AR effects around Cheryl when she was on stage. A gramophone that's playing Cheryl's songs. Now, it keeps saying Sherlo. There's a lot of typos in this game. Although the songs are light and cheerful, the music hid the most terrible crime. This is a sculpture of Bisan the White, one of the 7 embodiments of Bisan. Legend claims that Bisan once turned himself into a poet wearing a white robe, and took away arrogant people's communicators, making it impossible for them to call for help. The sculpture stands for humility during communication. The police only realized this was an embodiment of Bisan when they saw the religious symbol Bisan left at the crime scene. Noah, did you create all this just to make me appreciate your masterpieces one last time? The symbol in the middle looks like Pac-Man. The sharp cries of the arrogant must be cleared away. Bisan cleaned up these stains before his arrival by using my hand. The singing voice of the sinners will live in me, so that I can praise the miracles of Bisan. Noah, stop your nonsense. All you ever wanted was to replace your diseased organs with the healthy ones stolen from your victims. You say Cheryl's arrogance killed her, but what crime did that robot assistant commit? Cheryl's assistant suffered from her abuse. His humbleness a contrast to the singer's arrogance. I didn't kill anyone, I was just combining them. Human and robot, the arrogant and the humble, are merged into one under the will of Bisan. The investigator collected remains of the 2 bodies in the sculpture and claimed to have retrieved every piece of Cheryl's body. However, I found subtle cutting marks on the neck, which are much finer than the rough cutting found on the rest of the sculpture. By analyzing the forensic records, I found Cheryl's throat missing, which everyone else neglected to notice. Another door, another crime scene. Let's get this done. This stage is the secret function room on a cruise ship, the crime scene of the high sea cruise case, on the 29th of January 2127. The senior officials were parading around robots and freaks when they were killed. It turned out Noah was the real headliner in this freak show. This had the most victims among all of Noah's murder cases. Everyone, the performers and audience, was pieced together into a sculpture. The result was so gruesome that even the most stone-faced police officer was shaken to his core. The secret function room was equipped with a state-of-the-art ventilation system. The senior officials liked to add recreational drugs into the filtering system, and Noah took advantage of this. Jesus Christ. The operation unit of the ventilation system was purposefully destroyed, so I'll need to fix the internal circuits to adjust the fan. What? Okay, so the plus signs need to touch each other? Is that the idea? Can I rotate things? Can I move them? Oh, everything has to connect. Oh, I thought it was just the plus signs. Okay, that makes this more complicated. Heck. Okay, well, there's a lot of plus signs. There's only one V. So maybe we should do the V first? Something like that. We can't have two plus signs. Oh, we can have two plus signs like this. Okay. Oh. Wait, guys, I got it. Bam! Done. Aha, the sweet smell of success. Investigators extracted some kind of poisonous nerve gas from the air filter net, explaining how Noah put more than 40 people down by himself. Noah supposedly made this poisonous nerve gas himself. People who inhaled the gas were not able to move their bodies but remained totally conscious. Was this some kind of retribution for the audience? I'm the smartest cryptid around, Cricket! A sweet peach smell wafts out from the pipe. Wafts out from the pipe. The scent of a specially made nerve poison. The poison paralyzes the inhaler's body but keeps their mind clear. These props are twisted and scary. A strange X-shaped wrap with some mottled dark marks on it. Some strange unsettling props. Wafts. Waluigi. I get it. Thank you, Cricket. You're good at explaining stuff. The stage is too dark. I can't see anything. How do I turn the spotlights on over here? Wah. Oh, it's missing one of the masks. Because we found it at the crime scene. During this freak show, the audience wore bizarre masks, hiding their true identities so they can enjoy the sick and twisted performances. There was one mask missing from the scene. Who would have guessed many years later the missing mask would turn up on Square Street? Bison's symbol had been left on the mask wall. This was the first time Noah left this symbol at a crime scene. This clue made us realize that all the sculptures we found before were embodiments of Bison, which later led us to find out about roverism. Creepy, evil-looking clown masks adorn the curtain. There's no telling how much sin and evil they hide. This is where the officials imprisoned the performers. They searched all over for freaks and robots, keeping them here in captivity and putting on freak shows regularly. Later investigation found that several missing cases were linked to the board of officials. What? Four-digit code? Wait. What? What would it be? There's 5 columns of the masks. What's Darkwood Circus, Cricket? Maybe I just enter something wrong and see what happens? Oh! I had to analyze it. Although it looks old, this is actually a rather advanced lock. By analyzing the fingerprints on the buttons, we figured out the password, and I still remember one button was put in twice in a row. Isn't that still a lot of combinations? Oh, it's a Vocaloid horror song? Gotcha. Won't this take a really long time? Hey, I got it. Okay. The fingerprints on the 7 were bigger. These are the collars made for the performers, on which some dissolved skin tissue was found. The DNA collected was quite similar to the DNA found at the female singer crime scene. The DNA found on the collar is similar to the one we found at the female singer crime scene, but the sequence is more messy, which means Noah's skin decomposing problem was getting worse. Noah must have blended in with the freaks after he arranged everything, and performed in the show as a special guest. The 3 white birds representing the key clues are all lit up now, so here comes another horrible sculpture. Ew. This sculpture is of the Messenger of Garden, another of Bisan's embodiments. This embodiment walked through the courtyard of the gods and presented himself in front of both humans and robots, driving out the evil indulgences suppressing them, and bringing God's electric wave to all forms of life. These murdered officials represented the indulgent, while Cheryl, in the female singer case, represented the arrogant. Noah's crimes follow the prophecies and legends of Bisan's religious sect. What does the housewife represent, then? Indulgent spirits are lost in the filth, and people who find pleasure in the grotesque will be exiled by me into the abyss. Detective, without me, the sins of these people will never be purified. Purified? You've killed everyone at the scene, robots and freaks included. They suffered through so much pain only to be murdered by you. Your so-called purification is nothing but a crazy massacre. Both the indulgent and the abused are guilty. Only by combining the two can we neutralize the sin and restore balance. Both sides have found peace under Bisan's guidance. Don't try to excuse your crime. Among all the victims, Noah only took a software developer's liver. If I hadn't found out about the condition Noah suffered from, I probably never would have discovered the motive for his crimes. Yeah, I don't appreciate this guy's art. There was a similar serial killer in Psychopaths the first season, and I didn't like it. I'm like, this makes me uncomfortable. A new door appears. One by one, these crime scenes match things left behind by Noah. The poster, the mask, and then the next scene will be the hotel. I was right. The 1st of April, 2127, Scott Hotel Room 1023 in New City, a case I especially don't want to recall. The victims were a family of 4 who came for a holiday at Dolphin Park. A mild genetic modification in the father led to a severe genetic disease in the daughter. They kept the disease a secret from the girl, wishing to first fulfill the girl's dream of seeing a dolphin. They weren't expecting to meet Noah. A robot staff from the hotel was also murdered. The window was facing Dolphin Park, the happy laughter from the park a sharp contrast to the tragedy in the room. Mailbox? It's a phone. I'm so sorry, but there are no successful cures for your daughter's genetic disease. Although your husband has only been mildly genetically modified, the probability of your offspring developing genetic disease was still high. The patient's organs have developed massive lesions, and she has an estimated 4 to 5 months of life remaining. Again, I'm so sorry. Why must our girl suffer through so much pain? We should have never listened to the propaganda of that company. Mild genetic alteration will not lead to hereditary disease. Our naivety ruined our daughter, my little Elisa. I hope to fulfill her dream in her final days to see a dolphin. This is the only thing we can do for her. Get some rest in the room. The kids are loving the hotel pool. Honey, I feel less carsick after I had some water. Honey, we've been picked as the lucky guest tonight. They'll give Elisa a personalized dolphin trip. Call the kids back now. The husband was called back to the room by his wife's text message and then murdered by Noah. The evidence suggests that his wife was already dead when the text was sent. A brand new bunny rabbit toy with one of its eyes ripped off. Elisa is stitched on its back. A fuzzy bunny rabbit toy with one eye missing. Noah lured me into this trap step by step using the victim's doll. He seems to know what I care about most of all. This is his specialty, discover the most vulnerable part of someone and then break them down slowly and methodically. This gift can never be given back to its owner. They'd been through so much pain, so much despair. The just opened gift box. It held the rabbit doll, which is now on the bed. Is now really the time for that? A giant Bison symbol was drawn on the mirror with the wife's lipstick. It looks like an open wound. A hotel staff uniform stained with blood. Noah dressed up as a hotel staff to enter the room, kill the wife, and then call back the other family members using the wife's cell phone, only to kill them as well. The white birds are all lit up now, which means a sculpture from that case will appear soon. I really don't want to recall what happened on that day. Ew. This is a sculpture of the White Feather King, another of Bison's embodiments, which can reveal all lies and barriers. The meaning of the sculpture was used as Noah's motivation to kill. It's probably just rusty. I don't know about that, Cricket. I will rip off the masks of false performers. Hypocrites who hide the truth from each other will be punished. Hiding the truth from their own child to create a false happiness. Hypocrisy! It is their selfish act of genetic modification that led to the incurable disease, and they pretended to be loving and struggling parents. Deceit is against Bison's will. I reveal the truth. I fulfill the oracle of fusion. Combined together, their disease is shared, and therefore the disease is no more. Nonsense! All you do is kill innocent people while you hide behind your mask. You gradually step closer and closer to the realm of God, towards his highest palace. I receive salvation here, and so shall you. Repent in the realm of God. Your spirit gradually thins out. The vessel is synchronizing. You do not notice, but the person in the mirror has secretly begun to change. I've obtained the last organ. Ugh, a pain in my head. This strange wavelength, I can't stand it. I feel desperate, I feel hopeless, I feel insane. Synchronizing. The person in the mirror has secretly begun to change. Noel mentioned the vessel several times. His crazy words must be leaning towards something else. What madness awaits me now? I was gonna say, can I look in the mirror? Legend has it that the White-Feathered King once landed at a colonization base on Mars, flapping his wings to make feathery dust fall from the sky. The dust killed those who spread lies, stopping the Mars base's second Great Rebellion. I'm back at the first crime scene. Hallucination gone, eh? The signal projector. Just like what I saw in the abandoned cabin. The hallucination didn't just appear out of thin air. This is the device that's causing it. Break it! It looks like the moment I entered this ventilation room, I fell into the hallucination created by Noah. Welcome back, Grizzle! How's the pupper looking? Yes, the pipe thing. There was another wrench that I had to go get. And thank you for the Phoenix down. Noah made me see all the old crime scenes, but for what? How do you like the memory album I made especially for you? The two of us have had so many beautiful times together. I was hoping you could disrupt one of my plans, at least once. You really disappointed me. You've finally shown your true colors, Noah. No more hiding. Hiding? I've been planning something fun deeper underground, and I was thinking of inviting you, my old friend, to have a look. I don't know whether you can stop me this time. But I don't want to be dead. Why would I thank you for killing me? I can't believe there's an abandoned sanctuary here. And the stained glass on the wall is Bison? Who would build something like this in such a gloomy place underground? This used to be an underground factory during the human-robot war, where robots and poor people worked day and night. It must have been abandoned after the war. Records suggest people continued to hide here. If a god came to these people and told them he was happy to accept them, it's not surprising that they would build a sanctuary for him. Why did you turn up out of nowhere again? I could have used a friendly face back there. A strong interruptive wave was holding me back, like I said before. But if you stay away from those signal projectors, the wave disappears. Some candles are still burning. Some humans or robots must still come here to worship their god. The water's kind of pretty. Foul-smelling wastewater shining with different colors is flowing in the fountain. Huh. Looks nice. The goddess holds the holy mark of directions in her hands, which stands for the rovers of movement, the main symbol of B-Sun. Oh, hey, Rhea! Hello, hello! Oh. You were like, oh no, poor Fangy, she's dead. Or you were like, oh boy, I can't wait to see how Fangy got herself killed this time. Welcome to B-Sun's holy sanctuary. This is the realm of God. Repent your sins to ensure you are a clean vessel. This is a requirement. Stop talking nonsense. I figured out how you made those hallucinations. Without the hallucination, you can't do anything. Have you figured it out? Am I a hallucination now? Is this holy palace a hallucination? Or everything you've seen after you fell is only a sweet dream I've created for you? I'm done listening to your bullshit. All I need to know is that this gun is real. I'm bad at shooting. Heck. What? The bullets can't hurt him? Am I still hallucinating? Mr. Detective, are you going to hurt me a second time with that gun? You idiot. The interruptive source is on that bird-faced person. I can feel it. Use your brain. I didn't expect you to bring this annoying captain with you. If you're not ready to repent your sins, then I'll have to purify you myself. The wave interference is causing the figure to shift in and out of view. I need to think of a way to take out the entire area. Yes, the chandelier. Knock the chandelier down. Got it. Okay, Ikkyo, enjoy your coffee. Did I get him? Let's go have a look. Damn it, did he escape again? What is this? Noah's sickle with a small signal projector installed on the handle. Noah's sickle with a signal projector. Now I understand he's using the hallucinations to mask his true body. There is some robot replenishing liquid, clear in color, yet not oxidized. It must have leaked out of a robot not long ago. Did Noah turn himself into a mechanical being? Wasn't that Wheaty's theory? That's what Wheaty was theorizing earlier. That he's been converted to a robot. If so, he'll be more difficult to handle. Anyway, Noah must have been wounded and can't have gone too far. I need to hurry up. An old rover's book. It probably is the prophecy of B-Sun's return. B-Sun the goddess will return to Earth on the day that the moon disappears. The goddess collects the frequencies of all the gods and burns them into her circuits. With a holy flower made from melted silicon crystal on the head, her holy body is surrounded by the voice of praise. The sharp claws of the goddess made the guards in the courtyard of the gods bow their heads, allowing her to cross the garden and return to the earth. The shapeless goddess needs a body, half flesh and blood, half mechanical fusion. This combination will carry the will of B-Sun's end. These people and this disturbing sound. Am I hallucinating again? What are you talking about? What hallucination? There's nothing. I can't detect any interruptive signal. You can't see it? It looks like you were right when you said these hallucinations will affect my brain permanently. I'm seeing the aftermath of the hallucinations. The fluctuations in your little head do seem more chaotic now. Those crime scenes weren't created just to make me recall past events, but to drag me inside the hallucinations. Looks like the situation is worse than expected. I need to get this over with quickly. This colorful window is a painting of the second holy mark, Twist, representing the exchange of spatial position. There's not much known about this holy mark. Of all the gods in roverism, Bison is one of the few that would show themselves in this world. Bison owns many embodiments. The image that is worshipped by the followers is the goddess embodiment named Real View Judge, who is also referred to by the name She. The most common holy mark of Bison is an upside-down triangle combined with a cross, which stands for direction. And according to the first chapter of Bison's holy canon, Bison opens up her arms and arrives in our world from the realm of the gods, and the holy mark is formed. This mark meaning the trace of movement and the direction of infusion. This is a Bison symbol well known among people. But in the early days of roverism, a group of followers insisted that they had discovered the second holy mark of Bison, the Twist, which represented the change of space and position. Some patriarchs believed that the Twist holy mark did not refer to space, but to the twisting of the nature of things. It begs the followers to speculate that Bison may represent more than just combination. However, this explanation that went against the religious doctrine had soon been left behind, along with the Twist holy mark. At present, only some branches that developed from long ago still remember the second holy mark. Oh, you're imagining it being a dance? People doing the twist? Uh-oh, he got injured. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna catch up to you. Spiky, turn the snow back on. I'll never escape winter. Noah was wounded by the chandelier. This is my chance. I've got to get after him in the second elevator. Noah must have used this platform, then brought down this trash heap to obstruct my pursuit. Damn it, I'll need to cycle the platform so I can jump across. What's this doing? I need to get one of the clear ones in the top right. Like this. Then we go like this. And then when we reconnect, go like this. Bam! That's it, I can jump over the platforms now. See, some of these make sense to me. Yeah. We got a lot of doors. This elevator has been comprehensively trashed. No way it's taken me anywhere. The elevator door is stuck. Noah used this elevator to escape. From the way he was moving, he's been badly wounded. God knows what traps he's prepared for you down there. Be careful. Why are you so sweet to me all of a sudden? You're not worried about me, are you? You wish, Detective Dumbass. If you die here, I'd be stuck inside this little badge, and it doesn't have much power left. Thank God this elevator is still working, and looks like it goes pretty deep underground. Who's sus? The AI captain? She's just a nice lady. Oh my, biological breeding tubes? Looks like someone's been doing genetic experiments. My database categorizes this as deeply illegal, banned science. I'm not surprised. Noah's a fanatic for genetic experimentation. I can't believe we found his base so quickly. There's only one elevator exit, which means the bird-faced man didn't come through here. Besides, I don't sense any wave signals around, so we should be safe. I can't lower my guard. Let's check out the place first. Number 4 copy report. The hand proliferates into whisker-like granulation, adhesion of upper mucosal tissue, E-grade defective product. Atrophy below the thoracic cavity, missing internal organs, F-grade defective product. Yeah, this one's a mermaid. There is significant reversion. The leg tissue is not completely differentiated. The mandible appears to be gill tissue. Alveolar vesicles, E-grade defective product. The legs develop into tumor-like tissues. Some internal organs are missing. E-grade defective product. Mesoderm development is completely out of control. Muscle and systemic circulatory system is disordered and proliferated. F-grade defective product. The blastocyst stage is damaged by fungal radiation. The gene fragments are completely chaotic, and the adult body is completely composed of proliferating cells. F-level defective product. The tip of the spine is split, which leads to parallel proliferation on the head. All heads lack brainstem tissues. E-level defective product. This one came out sort of okay. Body capping is mostly successful, and some small defects can be repaired through plastic surgery. However, the development of the prefrontal lobe in the brain is abnormal, thus unable to carry out consciousness transference. A grade defective product. And these bodies are all female. Does that mean Noah's a girl, maybe? The ocular genes and the other genes are co-transcribed, and the internal organs are replaced with tissue cells such as conjunctive lens. E-grade defective product. Noah should have just gone with the mermaid body. A lab? Is this where Noah conducted all of his twisted experiments? Beep beep beep. The badge is making noise again. The signal's very strong this time. This Charles that you're looking for should be close by. I hope that old man is okay. Can you sense hallucination interference nearby? No hallucination interference here. However, there are so many complicated electronic devices in this lab, I'm sensing that the wave bands on many of these devices have been encrypted. There must be a lot of secrets here. Secrets, eh? We've lost Noah for the time being, so let's at least figure out what he's been researching these past 13 years. A strange device with colorful signal lights on it. This must be equipment for handling cargo. Why was it installed here? Don't touch it yet. There might be a switch somewhere. We got different colored lights hanging above. So you install the chip onto the robot, turn the robot on, give him the fluid that's been contaminated with the nano stuff. Okay. Sorry, drinking more Gatorade. So the robot's actions are controlled by an external signal. The implanted devices in their brains are both the input mechanism for nanofluid and the receiver of external control signals. The signal projector that produces hallucinations must be an enhanced version of these implanted devices. It can receive Noah's hallucination signals, magnify them, and project them. Was it designed for people who don't have implanted devices in their brain, like me? The blueprint for a consciousness transmission device. This huge machine can be used to interrupt people's brainwave frequency. Consciousness transmission device. It seems to be able to interrupt consciousness by enhancing brainwaves. Those devices we saw are only receivers. This machine here is what's really creating the hallucinations. Date of admission. The 31st of September, 2127. Patient number 2. Preliminary diagnosis. An infection caused by a gunshot wound and a severe genetic disease. The patient was originally found in the East District sewers. He was transferred to a sterile incubation pool to maintain his chance of survival. Targeted medicine was used to control symptoms, and the patient himself proposed special medical and chemical theories. Due to these theories, the treatment for Luna and patient 2 were adjusted. Consciousness implantation has become the leading, and so this is interesting, it's Edward Clinic up top. That's the doctor that killed the people in the red light district. Looks like Doc Edwards saved Noah's life, and he's been working with Noah ever since. If only he'd known what the final result would be. I'm curious why the doctor went along with it. A vivid orange nanofluid. It looks the same as the fluid I found at Brink's place. Oh yeah, we're Hacker Man now. Patient Luna. The patient began showing symptoms in the 5th year of marriage and was diagnosed with a hereditary genetic disease. During the early stage, chemotherapy suppressed the symptoms, but the effects of the genetic disease on the organs gradually spread. During the middle stage, parts of the patient's organs were replaced with artificial organs, and the patient had to survive inside a sterile life support cabin. With the technical support of patient 2, attempts are being made to project Luna's brainwaves into a robot using Spark. Backup. We're cloning Luna with somatic cells and brainwave transmission into an organic vessel afterwards. You know what, I think... this might be the doctor's wife. Luna, the doctor's wife. The experimental subjects in the test tube workshop were for her. The doctor wanted to transfer his wife's consciousness into a new body. Was the person I met at the clinic before actually a clone cultivated here? A research note on nanofluid. It invades electronic brains via nanorobot liquid, turns off the independent consciousness program, and at the same time uses a spark implant to control the behaviors of mechanical bodies. Currently, it's completely possible to control robots injected with nanoliquid. The only drawback is the efficacy of the nanofluid reduces quickly. Extended control requires a continuous injection. The spark implant was found in the brain of the robot provided by patient 2. This device has the ability to break through an electronic brain's defenses. More functions have been developed in subsequent studies. However, the origin of the device remains a mystery, and patient 2 refuses to disclose more information. As I suspected, nanofluid and the implanted devices work in tandem, and Doc Edwards' name for the implant is Spark. Okay, so this is how we have to arrange the lights. We want to go in an upside down V and go pink, yellow, orange, green, blue. Pink, yellow, orange, green, blue. The operation prompt for the chain console. I should try replicating this pattern. This large storage server must contain Noah's research, however the data could self-destruct if broken into. A glass tube filled with a nanoliquid. It seems far more active than the fluid from before. Is this an enhanced version? Immersed in the liquid are organs and tissues growing in conjunction with machinery. Noah's been researching human-machine integration. Oh, thank you, Craigie, that's super helpful. Some unknown tissues lacking a discernible shape. A giant life support device. It wasn't easy transporting such sophisticated equipment here. The whole thing is covered with a heavy metal curtain. That's gotta be an important detail. Could Noah be hiding here? This life support device has way too much encryption for me to crack. Can you open the metal curtain? No, the encryption method is quite advanced. I can't do it either. Let's investigate further. Maybe we can find a way to open it. The investigation's still underway. I can't leave now. Was this on earlier? I don't feel like the AC was on like that earlier. Oh. Okay, so we can't change the order. So blue should go all the way down. Two, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's almost it. Heck. Oh! No, I need the orange to go down one. I mean, these only affect yellow and green. I'm gonna look at the thing again. Oh, okay, I had blue and pink down too far, I think. Yay! Okay. There we go. Ooh, a secret underground passageway. Building secret passageways so far underground? This is so like Noah, sly and cautious. Beep, beep, beep. I can sense the signal again. Charles must be close by. Thank you for turning off the weather machine, Cricket. Is this the elevator? Yes, the robot replenishing liquid is fresh, so it must be the elevator Noah used to escape. Damn it, he made a shortcut to a secret corridor. There's his outfit. Let's look at the right first. Spiky! Huh? These clothes. The delivery guy who gave me the parcel was wearing these. Everything began with that parcel. The courier outfit used by whoever pretended to be the delivery person to give me that parcel. Winter is eternal. Not if Wheaty's here. Thank you, Wheaty. My model always freaks out when I take drinks. What? This is Noah's black robe. How come it was left here? It looks like he was badly hurt. I mean, to be honest, wearing that giant robe and the plague doctor mask probably, like, doesn't help, you know? Like, you're injured, you just got shot or whatever. Not shot, you got crushed by a chandelier. Like, I would probably take it off too. The replenishing liquid disappeared here. That guy must be... Let me out, please, anyone. Hear that? Someone's calling for help behind the door. It's Charles. Thank God he's still alive. Are he and Noah both behind that door? I only sense one organic life, but there is indeed another unusual wave. Be careful when you go in there. Yeah, Noah's a robot. Bastard, let me out! Edward! Think about what you're doing! Charles! Oh, thank God you're still alive. Who's there? Eh? Detective Rex, it's you. Wow, am I lucky. How do you find this place? Come on, get me out. That's Noah. Is this my photo on that board? This information is from back when I first returned to Starlight City after my mechanization was completely stabilized. Thanks to Abel's sacrifice at the Apocalypse Garden incident, I wouldn't even be alive today. Has Noah been studying me all this time? What the... Noah refers to me as a vessel in the records, and the date circled in red is the date when I received the parcel. He's been after me since the beginning. Vessel. The document next to the device says beta-type consciousness transmission device. It can enhance brainwaves, interrupt other people's consciousness, and eventually infuse self-consciousness onto a receptor controlling the person. This seems to be an unfinished product still under testing. If Noah and the doctor had succeeded in perfecting this machine, they would be able to completely control absolutely anyone. Human, robot, it wouldn't matter. I'm scared. What if Noah is inside the old man? I think we gotta look at the robot first. This is Doc Edwards' diary. The weirdest thing happened today. I found a bird-faced man in the sewer near the clinic. He was weak, near death. Severe wounds, infections, and genetic diseases ate away his body. Huddled in that sewage, he might have died at any moment. But he didn't even ask me for help. Instead, the masked face said, "You need me." And he was right. He can help me cure Luna. This Noah has accumulated a vast knowledge of chemistry and biology, and most importantly, he possesses the kind of madness that goes hand in hand with using low-and-band technologies. I saved him, as much as I can, and in return, the bird-faced man has guided me step by step to resurrect my Luna. I didn't want to hurt those robots, but, well, I had no choice. I failed to transfer Luna's thoughts into the original subjects. Only the memories made it into the subjects. Luna's personality was not transplanted successfully. Today we had a breakthrough. That monster is truly a genius. By using spark and nanoliquid, we managed to actually control robots. Nobody will believe it. We use a consciousness transmission device to remotely send signal waves and transmit consciousness into the robots' bodies. Although it's not perfect yet, I can only currently control these robots remotely. More work is needed to save Luna. The consciousness transmission device is a brainwave amplifying and transmitting device based on spark, which transfers the user's consciousness to another receiver. When the receiver is human, only the user's memory can be transmitted because of the block from the special personality that is unique to human beings. I'm working day and night now, and always that monster's there at my shoulder. At this stage, consciousness transmission into mechanical receivers is under development. Obstacles in the research. The user of the transmission device can only project part of his consciousness onto the mechanical receiver, just enough to initiate a kind of remote control. But this is not enough. Failure. But although the test subject experiment failed, I improved that consciousness transmission device. Luna, you will soon return to me with a mechanical body. I haven't told the monster about this. He's just using me, and the robots controlled by Spark seem to have gone beyond my control too. I have a plan. Once the experiment is over, I will take you away from this country to an unknown island. Let that monster go to hell. This robot, from the wounds on the body, was probably dressed up as the Noah I attacked earlier. Where is that man? Wait, I remember this robot. Yes, Angela, the missing waitress from the Fancy Jellyfish. I was way too drunk to even remember taking that job. Why her? Where is the real Noah? The wave fluctuation from her is the same as the bird-faced man we saw earlier. The nanoliquid must be controlling her and repairing her wounded body gradually. I have to stop it now. I wouldn't waste your time. Once this equipment starts running, it seems it cannot be stopped. In order to prevent accidents, that robot is locked in the machine. That bastard. He only uses innocent people. Let's get Charles out first. Maybe he knows how to stop the device. Angela is firmly locked in this equipment, and the nanofluid is flowing into her body. The control panel of the nanoliquid equipment. I can't break through the high-end encryption to access it. An empty nanoliquid injection cabin. It's been unused for a long time. Ah, yeah, crowbar. Give me a lever long enough and a fulcrum on which to place it, and I shall move the world. You may need a tool like this. Alright, let's do this. Oh, wait, you hadn't seen the crowbar yet? That's funny. Phew, well, you're not controlled anymore. What is this place? Who are you? Don't be afraid, little girl. I've already temporarily suspended the nanofluid's control over you, and I'll give you a good cleaning up when we go to my workshop. Thank God you're here, Charles. Her name is Angela. She's been under control since being kidnapped by the doctor. She was even dressed up as Noah earlier. Detective, I am completely shocked by this affair. This was the work of Edward and that Noah guy. Once I checked the sample you gave me, I knew it was Edward who made it. He is very talented when it comes to nanorobots. I couldn't imagine he... After so many years, I couldn't imagine him making such a terrifying thing. Hurry up. That spooky doctor, if he comes back. Don't worry, Angela, the doctor's not going to return. What? Did you chat with him? No, it was Noah, or rather, Angela, but this is not important anymore. Doc Edward is gone. He wasn't like this in the beginning. He did it all for Luna. He was used by that guy because of his love for Luna. Angela, please, can you tell us anything that could help us find Noah? Who is Noah? I don't know. I'm so confused right now. I feel like I had the longest dream. I did awful things in the dream, even though I didn't want to. Those humans and robots were all... Easy, Rex. Let her calm down first. She was just freed from the nanofluid's control. Well, in that case, you and I should go back to the lab, Charles. There's some kind of giant life support tank up there, and I want to crack it open. Oh, no, that was not Noah. That was... let's go, I'll show you. Interesting. So this is something the doctor made? Luna! Yes, the real Luna, poor thing. I should have guessed. No one could ever recover from such a horrible genetic disease. It was only last night that I discovered Edward had been maintaining Luna's broken body using this life support equipment. He was planning to transfer his wife's consciousness into a new body using Noah's technology. However, Luna has been tortured spiritually and physically. Charles, why are you here? And you, the vessel? You know me? Why the hell do you know anything about me? All this is because of you. Please stop, Edward. He's lost. He's in too deep. I will stop him. You won't hurt anyone else. Thanks. I hope you can really do it. You, the vessel. This isn't Mario. His hat's blue. Charles, please turn this equipment off. I'm in so much pain. I should have died a long time ago instead of living like a monster here like this. Hi, Luna. I've known you for so many years. You and Edward were my best friends. What should I do? Friend, tell me, if you were me, what would you do? Probably turn off the equipment? She asked you to. I will end her pain. She has been through too much. Thank you, Detective. Luna will finally be free from pain. Luna will be free, which is the best result. Detective, are you alright? You look like you're in pretty bad shape. I'm not hurt, but Noah's hallucinations have been influencing me this whole time. I feel more and more strange. Hallucinations? Can someone without an implanted device be influenced too? You only have half of an electronic brain, don't you? I can tell you about that. Angela, are you feeling better? Have you remembered anything? When I was controlled by the, what did you call it? Nanofluid? I still had some hold on my consciousness, so I know something about their plan. All this was done to get you here, beginning when I delivered that parcel to you. They have another machine, but it isn't here. A machine that was designed just for you. Yes, I can remember easier now. From the moment you first touched the device in the parcel, each touch pulls you deeper and deeper into the hallucinations, and each hallucination was designed specifically to synchronize your brainwaves to that machine. According to what they said, if the synchronization is allowed to finish, your own consciousness will be erased and your body will become the vessel for Noah? Huh, this is ridiculous. All this was done for my broken body? Your body's very special. Looks like you're not aware of what your body can do. Your body is something people dream to have. According to Angela, you must stop entering the hallucinations. If you're robbed of your body, then who knows what Noah will do? Noah. Every day he's allowed to walk free on this planet, more people will be deceived and hurt. I can't let this continue. I see you've made up your mind. If you're this determined to beat him, then there must be a way. After I was captured, Edward shared a lot of the research about consciousness transmission. Now I reckon that the consciousness transmission device can work both ways. Charles, what are you getting at? When you're dragged into the hallucinations, you're connected with the equipment. Or you're connected with the person who's controlling the equipment. Aha! And if your will's strong enough, you might be able to influence the consciousness of that person instead. You mean I can alter the hallucinations? Yes, but it won't be easy. You better think it through before meeting Noah. I don't know who this Noah is, but that doctor took the elevator deep down below, deeper than I've ever been. Hiding even deeper underground? That's where my final battle is. The life support system has completely stopped working. I'm sorry, Mr. Detective. I hurt you, but it was not of my own will. Never mind. I'm used to being hurt by beautiful women. Your friend Brayden will be thrilled to know you're alive. Brayden? Who's that? Maybe I haven't gotten all my memory back yet. How will you deal with the research? It can't fall into the wrong hands. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. This nanofluid was originally developed for good purposes, even if the good purpose was forgotten along the way. About that consciousness transmission device, when you find Noah, please, just destroy it. Are you comfortable with what you're about to do? I've just notified Nanko. He'll report everything to the police. Please take care of yourself, Mr. Detective. I mean, I'm still even deeper, but... Oh, what are you doing here? Me? I need some air after being stuck in that badge for so long. But Detective Dumbass, watch out, okay? To me it seems like everything is a big trap designed for you by whoever this Noah character is. Are you really going to walk right into it? Of course I am. I'll run him down, spraying whatever trap he has set along my way. You sound confident. Maybe you should consider making a copy of your consciousness. That way, if you fail, you can go on with your detective game in electrode state. Thanks for your advice, but nah, I'm not interested in electrode state. I gave the badge to Charles. You can count on him to release you. Though I don't really care, hopefully you can get out of here alive, Detective Dumbass. The elevator will take me to Noah, but there's no turning back. Are you ready to go? Wait a minute. Let's check the new files. Looks like I'm missing one. The UN has banned clone technology since the 21st century, and during the later part of the new century, human beings have shifted their focus onto research on the technology of genetic rewriting. As genetic diseases appeared, people have become more sensitive and cautious about biochemical technologies, which led to the temporary suspension of relevant technologies. After the government's brief restart of the organ clone plan, some people found the instability of cell cloning had increased because of the many years of interruption from radioactive rays of electronic products. And cloned organs were produced with an impressive amount of malformation and mutation. A success rate of less than 2% was typical. Several mechanical limb companies launched a joint condemnation at this time, which led to criticism of the technology from all walks of life. In this case, the clone technology was again shelved. However, secret research on this technology among non-governmental entities have never stopped. Because clones are not born through maternal body but in nutritious liquid, the most prominent character of them is the absence of a belly button. Oh. Time to check out everybody's belly buttons. Robot puppets. Nanofluid signal source and the implanted device named Spark are connected in a cooperative state. The implanted devices inside robots' brains are called sparks by Noah and Dr. Edward, and this kind of mysterious device receives external signal sources and sends them to the electronic brains of receivers with accurate positioning. However, typical robot brains are equipped with a defense system, which will block out the signals coming from the spark. In order to unarm the electronic brains, Dr. Edward invented the nanoliquid. When injected with the nanoliquid, the nanorobots inside the liquid will invade a robot's electronic brains and break down the defensive systems. After the defenses are down, Spark can send the signal from the source into the electronic brains and thus control the robot's behavior. VTuber Neagles. Do that many have their belly button showing? This equipment is derived from Dr. Edward's Spark, but on a much grander scale. It's named the Consciousness Transmission Device, later seized by Noah. Theoretically, this equipment... Oh, hey Patrick, hey! Thank you for the raid. We're actually pretty close to beating this game, I think. How are you guys all doing, though? Were you working on music again today? Oh, cool. I'll have to check out the VOD then and see what it is. Or are you gonna put it on your Discord again? Metal adjacent, oh boy. I feel like a lot of your songs are different genres. Am I on Discord? Okay, cool. You had to Google what a navel is? It's your belly button. Oh, sorry, Althea. Yeah, we're still playing the murder mystery detective game. Yeah, see you around. I should be doing Story of Seasons tomorrow. Okay, so the history between Edward and Luna. Edward and his wife Luna had already come to the area before it was integrated by the king. The unique academic temperament of the couple drew Charles' attention. In their interaction, it was learned that Dr. Edward and his wife, both originally professors and lecturers at a university, had to hide out in the Underbridge district because some of their technological developments had attracted some attention. With Charles' recommendation and help, Edward opened a clinic that accepted both human and robot patients. It was not easy in the beginning, but the clinic quickly gained trust and recognition because of the doctor's skills and sense of responsibility. However, Luna developed a genetic condition shortly afterwards. Edward told others that it was a mildly chronic disease, but since then, Luna has disappeared from the public eye. After years of failure to find a cure, Edward began trying some bad technologies, and the clinic which previously saved many lives became the source of the test subjects. In one of the test subjects' deliveries, Edward came across the wounded Noah. The two devils with different intentions began working together. After disappearing for years, Luna reappeared at Edward's clinic one day, seeming to have recovered from a chronic illness. She looked the same as before, which was a cause for concern. Oh, yeah. I remember now, all the random like NPCs were like talking about like, oh, his wife looks so young. Oh, foreshadowing. Noah, I'm coming to rough you up one last time. Do I get social anxiety from joining too many Discord chat groups? I'm in a lot of Discord servers. I get like, if I see a notification, I have to read it. So I end up muting a lot of like channels I'm not interested in. But I wouldn't say I get anxious from like being in the different servers. Most of my social anxiety comes from like talking to people like face to face and stuff. So I'm pretty okay like online with text. It's mostly like voice chat stuff that gets me, which I know sounds weird because I'm streaming, but when it's just me talking out loud, it's easier. Step 1, join server. Step 2, mute and never look back. Yeah, I'll usually just keep like a couple, because people like Discord servers will usually have like 10 different channels in there, and I'll keep a couple unmuted, like the important ones for like announcements and stuff. Spiky, no, don't call me out like this! Although I told you it may be possible to fight against the hallucinations, it will be extremely difficult. Think it through. Don't worry about me, Charles. I've done this before. Now you take Angela and leave as quickly as possible. Captain Ramrod here knows the way out. Okay, so, tangent, but related to the voice chat stuff. So I've been playing like MMOs since I was like 11. I was like real little, and someone at school like made fun of me once, and was like, "Oh, you sound like Mickey Mouse or something," and I don't. And they were just like bullshitting. They were just like saying stuff, but I thought they were serious. And so like as a kid, I could never do voice chats for like any of my guilds and MMOs because I was like worried about my voice. I was like, I sound like Mickey Mouse. I can't do voice chat with anybody. So I think I still like leftover trauma. But I can do voice chats now. Like I voice chatted with people when I played Tree of Savior. It's just I have to like get to know people first before I can feel comfortable talking. And thank you, Edie, thank you. Okay, thank you. I'll see you back on the surface, Detective. Be careful, Detective Dumbass. Come back alive. You have to take me back to the Destiny Fire. Such sweet words from an AI. Maybe I'll try and survive after all. Well, and the worst part is, like, I talked to that girl, like, years later in high school, and I mentioned it to her, and she was like, I was just making stuff up, like, you don't sound like Mickey Mouse at all. And I was like, how could you do that to me? I was, like, traumatized throughout middle school and the beginning of high school and, like, afraid to talk to people on voice chat. Sparkling lake water. This must be the light lake that was mentioned in the holographic message. According to Noah, he's expecting me to undergo some kind of test down here. In the most beautiful place lives the darkest soul. Thank you, EQ. Thank you. Yeah, like, probably starting in college, and like when I started streaming, I got a lot of compliments on my voice. So it makes it like extra dumb that I was like super anxious about it when I was younger. Your voice is fine, Dad. I like all different kinds of voices, honestly. Drifting on the clear lake water, the perfect vessel is purified and brought to me. A body of both flesh and machine will pave the way for Bison's arrival. The time for rebirth has come. I've waited far too long for this. Come here and sing an ode to my new life. I don't want to be your vessel. I'm running the other way. I'm going home. I can't. Where are you, Noah? Coming out, Birdman. There he is. The ignorant wanderer, stupid little detective. Bow your head and witness Bison's final embodiment, the omniscient judge. Oh. Oh, that's lewd. Keep scrolling down, please. Thank you. And we got the two symbols that they were talking about. The direction and the twist. Bison's eye comes at my call, and his gaze penetrates those who pretend to be righteous. Come feel the heat that goes into one's soul. Wait, Bison's eye? If my memory isn't shot from all that drinking, this stands for the eye of punishment that clears hypocrisy. Like Charles said, if I can focus, I can redirect Noah's attacks, or perhaps even use the attacks in my favor. The final game has just started, Detective. Now I shall watch you run from the light, like the insignificant cockroach you are. What are we doing here? Trying to light everything up? What toggles the gear there? Okay. Turns on those two. Oh heck! You died. So it toggles between the two over there. And that one just... Okay, so go here. Go here. And then do this one. Wait, what? Oh, what was that? Do you guys see that? Whoa! Oh, wow! Try on. No, don't go up. No. Heck. Well. You're a good detective. I've made the right decision in choosing you as the vessel, but your resistance is futile. Yeah, you're losing the game, Noah. Let's get this over with. So now we have 3? Totally understand how these. Okay, so the blue goes through the blue and green goes out. Okay. So I need to. I want him to hit the green. Oh. Huh. Okay, wait. So it'll come out the other. Wait. Yeah, come here. Okay. What this one do? This might work, maybe. Heck! Only moves that one. Maybe. Should have packed a protractor. Well, that could be good, right? Nope. What if you hit this one? Yeah, hit this one. Oh! I did it! Whew. I had the answer earlier, but I erased it. Whoops. Oh no, this is too many. Those possessing the hubris to challenge God shall fail. Anyone who meets the eye of God shall plummet from the greatest height. Detective, I've had enough of this game. This is where your life ends. Green. Nope. I was close to hitting it. Okay, what happens if you hit the blue one? No, the green one's different. That one moves that. The other two don't do anything though. Blue. Green. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ah! Brute force! Brute force! Wow, okay, that's bloody. We did it! No, no, no! I will never lose! How is it possible for you to break through my hallucination? This flesh. Noah? Is this how you look now? In a state like this, are you even a human being anymore? Something must have gone wrong. Bison makes no mistakes. The ceremony, the doctor, you, these have all been arranged. No, this can't be right. You've been relying on the consciousness transmission device to obtain the power to control others. Noah, your sick and human device failed to save you, and instead turned you into a monster. Your body belongs to me. My disease is a test from God, for which I was abandoned and despised. I was forced to suffer the most unimaginable pain. Bison made a deal with me, a new body if I passed the test, a new body. All this is just your own imagination. Noah, stop lying to yourself. Detective, do you think this is the end? I'm just a small part of the darkness. As long as robots and humans exist, the cracks will not disappear. Are you curious why robots have that device in their brains? I didn't put the device there. I just made an alteration. There's a darkness inside darkness. I'm not the only one who wants to turn this ugly world upside down. Who first made the implant device? You'll never know, Detective. I'm going to Bison now. As for you, there are bombs everywhere in this place, and you'll die with me. Blow it up! Blow everything up! Oh, heck. Find out more in Tales of the Neon Sea 2, where you just play as the cat. What's past is new. And back home? Beep, beep, beep. Wakey, wakey, it's time to get up. Jeez, you're so loud. What are you doing, BBX? Do you want me taken apart and rebuilt? I need to perform a routine checkup on your mechanical parts. It's 4 days overdue. Sure, whatever, just wait for me over there and I'll come to you. Okay, let's get this over and done with. Body scan in progress. According to the scan, 98% of your mechanical parts are brand new. I can't believe you survived such a massive explosion and even got your old parts replaced with new ones. You better believe it, old Charles has got the good stuff, even parts that are only available in Sky City. Ah yes, about our guests. They can't just stay in our house like this, especially that arrogant little robot. You don't have enough money to support 6 people. Look, BBX, we talked about this. They have nowhere to go. And the cash situation? Well, we just haven't had a lot of jobs recently. That's because you keep turning them away. There's a customer this morning waiting for you downstairs. Go have a look and don't say no, and remember to get a deposit this time. A brand new poster. Charles must have replaced the old one. That was my poster of the sexy lady and they replaced it with a hamburger. The closing notes for the Noah case are at the bottom of the display cabinet. I will go through them again when I have time. There are still so many questions that remain unanswered. I have a new missed calls? So many calls, it looks like Roy hasn't given up. Never mind, let's see what he wants. There'll be trouble if he has to come to me. Hi Rex, you finally called me back. When are you going to tell me more about that case? I'm under a lot of pressure from my superiors. Don't make this so hard for me. Roy, I've told you everything I know. It was a real miracle the king even let you into the Underbridge district for investigation. Hey, don't play dumb with me. We had a hard time with people in the underbridge for 2 weeks, but ended up with a pile of relics. Only unknown broken robots' bodies and fungi. There was a lab down there, wasn't there? I don't know where it came from, but we have information that says that what Noah and the doctor were working on was relevant to revolutionary riots. Now my superiors are going crazy, urging me to investigate everything and anything. They want answers. It looks like you're working very hard, but it's exactly like I told you. I haven't found Noah. I'm just the victim of an explosion. Alright, Rex. You're not ready to tell me the truth yet. I really hope you aren't involved in this. You know how sensitive this is for the superiors. Forget it. Look. Do you want to have a drink at the Fancy Jellyfish? I have a friend I'd like you to meet. You're trying to get me drunk so I'll talk? You must be even more desperate than you sound. Well, I'll see you tonight then. From Angela. Hello, Mr. Detective. How have you been? I just want to tell you that without your help, I'd probably still be doing evil deeds under the control of those people. I can't thank you enough. But I'm sad I can't go back to work at the Fancy Jellyfish or Bellflower House. I haven't once told anyone about Noah or the kidnap, just like you asked me to. People keep asking me where I've been and what I've been up to, which makes me remember. But the whole thing has come to an end. I think I left the Bellflower House just to see the world outside Underbridge. Maybe this is what the real world is like, a world of bad people like Noah and good people like you. I've decided to leave Starlight City to see a bigger world, and I'll be sending you postcards during my trip. By the way, I still can't recall who Brayden is. Forget about it, he must not be that important. I didn't expect this incident to cause such a big aftershock. But it's gotten me thinking. The Mrs. Perry murder happened before Noah sent me his gift. The timing of the crime and the crime scene evidence both indicate that it wasn't done by Noah. There must be someone else who used the implant devices to help the butler robot break the 3 principles. Didn't Noah say something about simply altering devices that were already there? If that's correct, what does the original maker of these devices have planned? Maybe what Noah said was true. There are layers of darkness that fold over each other deeper and deeper. What's this? Charles has been through my wardrobe? Ugh, and what's that smell? Fabric conditioner. Crisp packets? I think that means pockets. A half-eaten donut? Those blasted kids have been hiding in here. Oh, crisp packets like chips. Oh. Thank you, Dork. Thank you. I just got it this morning. My arm hurts a little to lift, but so far I'm feeling okay, so I'm hoping to avoid a reaction like the one you had. Let's hope for the best. Time for a quick morning beer me up. What? Juice and yogurt? I'm gonna murder those kids. The model's naked. The bird mask and the files have been put away in the attic. For good? I could kiss BBX for fixing the washing machine. If he hadn't then gone and bought a roses and lime fabric conditioner, this stuff absolutely stinks. No, I didn't get Moderna. I got Pfizer. We didn't have a choice. We just went and that's what they had. Your BBX robot is really lovely, like a kind of motherly matron. It always wakes me up in the sweetest of ways. Cup of tea, lullaby, the morning's news. And these cats are lovely too. I like the white one. This white cat used to belong to Mrs. Perry, but after she died, William brought her to my place along with many other street cats. What a headache. Are you well? After replacing so many parts and organs, I expected your body to reject some, but you don't seem to be experiencing any side effects. Huh. This is a walk in the park for me. Charles is a really good technician, and I feel brilliant now. Thanks for finding my grandpa and letting us stay here. You can come to me for mechanical maintenance. I'm almost as good as he is when it comes to fixing mechanical parts. This is funny, the rabbit doll's up there. You did me a big favor, William, and I've been meaning to study you more closely. You're so much smarter than the other cats. Meow meow. Although Charles is an expert on robots, I wonder if we can ask him to do some research on William. Strap him down, laser through the skull. Sssss, meow meow. What, you don't like that? Well, maybe I should research you myself instead. William is probably telling the other cats something. It must be the story of how he helped the dumb detective defeat the bad guy. This cat is sleeping again, and he seems to have made himself comfortable in my laundry basket. Onward. Do you have one scheduled, Ikkyo, or not yet? Was that sound an explosion in the attic? Charles must be doing dangerous research again. The captain! The captain became a maid! Oh my gosh, Hime would be so excited. That Charles needs to leave this house this instant. He's an awful old man. Wow, this outfit. I didn't think Captain Ramrod would be seen dead in clothes like these. You shut up. It's all because of that old man. He told me that he was adding me to the Detective Office Network, but he was actually just changing my code to put me in this stupid outfit. You look good in them. Next time you should ask Charles. What did you say? Nothing. I was just saying, I'll go find Charles now. What is that old man thinking? You better hurry up. Me, a captain, in this outfit? It's humiliating. She's still hot-tempered. I don't know what Charles is up to up there, but I just hope he won't blow the attic up. Oh, I wanted to look over to the right first. Oh, it's one of the military bots. What happened? Why is there a smoking riot robot in my attic? The modification failed. Thank good it's not my workshop, or I would have to pay to repair it. I feel like if it's someone else's workshop, that's more reason that you need to pay to repair it. Why are you standing at the door? Fancy Feather, it's Fancy Feather. It was Fancy Feather who made the appointment. Her squad of minions has taken over our living room. Why is she here? We're a long way from Underbridge. Let's bust in and wipe them out, just like the old times. I can enter riot control mode anytime. Calm down, let's hear them out first. Okay, let's do the upstairs first then. It looks like this is where we're supposed to go. This armor is well crafted. There are special switches inside, and if the wearer doesn't understand how they work, he can never take it off again. That's why. No wonder William was stuck in there. But I did see a cluster of black. Oh, hello, fellow detective. Are you awake? Don't worry about the explosion. Grandpa knows what he's doing. It's just that his tools are still in Underbridge, and we can't go retrieve them right now. Nanko, do you know what's happening in Underbridge? You've got a lot of connections there. I guess since I'm living here, there's no reason not to tell you. The king sent a lot of people to dig up the remnants of the lab, hoping to find something useful. After an explosion like that, I don't think there's much left, though. One more thing you might be interested in. Luna from Edward's clinic has gone missing. The Luna from the clinic? That's the clone of Edward's wife. Maybe she's gone to start a new life of her own. What's your plan now, detective? With Noah gone, you've accomplished what you set out to do so many years ago. Don't you worry about me. I can sit back and help old grandmas find lost cats until the end of my days now. I feel BBX doesn't like me. Is it because I'm a better model? The whiteboard has been cleaned, and the past has finally been sealed away. The case that remained unsolved for 15 years is finally cracked. Spacious place you have here, Rex, and again, thank you for letting us hide out here. The king and the police are still trying to find anyone involved in the explosion. Letting you? I didn't exactly have much choice. You insisted on moving in. Is this the robot from Morax's shop? Yes, that young man owed me, so he gave me this robot to pay the debt. If I can alter this robot successfully, it will greatly improve our combat prowess. It looks like the robot's nearly ready. Wait, Are you never going back to the Underbridge district? What about the doctor's research and his wife Luna? I processed Edward's research data before we escaped the lab. It is some advanced technology, but maybe too advanced for this day and age. As for Luna, the life support tank was too big to move, and the explosion, she was buried underground with Edward's lab. In the end, she and Edward are together forever after all. There's one more thing on my mind. Before he died, Noah mentioned that he was not the one who created the implant devices. Even though this case has been cracked, there's still another layer that I can't quite see. In that case, we better get this riot robot working post-haste. Oh, I see. The thermodump plating is routed through the auxiliary cooling system. Damn, another lockout code. Did Morax install a protection program inside this thing? Grandpa Charles' experiments are so dangerous, so I'd better watch them from far away. Alright. We finally get to meet Fancy Feather. I think she's like a dancer. Whoa. Didn't expect to see you here, Miss Fancy Feather. Did you come all the way down here to give me this new VR game console? Oh, Mr. Detective, are you playing with me? This is what you will travel into Coral City. Coral City? You want me to visit the electronic world? Sorry, Miss Feather, but I'm not going back there. I knew you would say no. Take a look at this first, and you may change your mind. The Coral City. Hurry, go tell Rex. What we've been hiding in there might have been found by someone. Hurry, be quick. The Coral City. Those guys, they want to. What? Abel? But he's dead. Where did you get this video? This video clip was sent from the Electrode State last night. If you act quickly, you may be able to buy some time. You seem to know a lot of things, Miss Fancy Feather. That's because, as stars align, so do our interests. Now, Mr. Detective, are you ready to go? It looks like I have no other choice. Abel. The heck? This is a pivot, huh? They must be planning a sequel, right? They gotta be. It was just a demo? It was not just a demo. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I liked it. There was way more lore and like world building than I expected. Yeah, that's like a 10+ hour demo. I don't think it's a demo. I know, because I played the demo at PAX. And that was like 20 minutes. Oh, David Off woke up. Hey, sweetie. I'll give you pics. Tab toy, the last size of the wind. Backer, so this must have been on Kickstarter? Yeah, Kickstarter. Could be interesting to look at the old page for it. Now this came out last year. No, not last year because it's 2021 now. It came out 2 years ago in 2019. I imagine if they were doing a sequel, they would do another Kickstarter project. What's the next game now? Well, actually, so I was playing this as part of Game Club. For anyone who doesn't know, my friends and I have a game club. It's like a book club, but for video games. We've been doing it for a couple years now. This was game number 79. And so this was supposed to be like a 10-hour game. It took me almost like 13 to 14 because I'm slow. But, so this was going to be a 2-week game, and I beat it in the first week, which means we can play whatever the heck we want for the next week. So I'm thinking more Hades. That's what I'm thinking.